Hey everyone, this is a short tutorial on how to create formatted regression tables from Stata output. So I've gone ahead and loaded some data here on field goal outcomes in the NFL, and I've run this model of the kick outcome as a function of the distance a kicker is from the uprights. So I've got a nice model here, and oftentimes it's going to be just fine to copy and paste this model into my word processing program, but sometimes I'm going to need to create something that's a little bit more formal. And in that case, a formatted table is what I really want. So it turns out that there's a really nice package we can use to make this really easy, and it's called estout. Now, in order to acquire the package, you just need to type ssc install estout and execute. And I've already installed this package, so you're going to see something a little bit different on my screen, but the installation process is really just as fast if you don't have it. So you first do that. And then the next thing you're going to do is run the first model you want. So I'm just going to, again, run that model. And then I'm going to type estou. So that will store this model. Now, if I'm interested in a final formatted table that compares this model to another, I'm just going to add in the command for the second model I want. So let's say I also want to look at the regression if I include the amount of time that's left in the game. So I've done that here. And then I'm again going to type estou. And then the last thing that I need, so suppose that I'm finished running my models, that these are the only two I'm interested in comparing. I'm going to enter a command which starts esttab, and then I'm going to tell Stata where I want to create a new CSV file. So here I've just given the file path to my desktop, and I've given the new file that I want to create a name, which is just nfl.csv. Now, at present, this file doesn't exist on my computer. And so when I go ahead and execute this, Stata writes a new file and gives me a link to it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this link, and then the result I get is this. Now, this may not look especially great at first, but this is the beginnings of a really nice table. So there are just a couple things that we're going to need to do in Excel here in order to format this and really get it ready for whatever write-up we're doing. Now, those things are, I'm just going to list them over here. You're going to want to add a table number and title. You're going to want to use different variable names. You'll notice at the left here that the names that are in the table now are the same variable names that Stata was using, and those can be a little bit confusing, so sometimes it's nice to change those. And then you're going to want to add horizontal lines just to make this a little bit clearer. And then maybe table notes, perhaps. So to do those things, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, I'm going to first insert a new row, and I'm going to merge these cells. So here I can type in my table number. I'll put that in the middle. I'm going to merge these cells as well. And here I'm going to give my table a title. So kick outcomes as a function of distance and time remaining. And then let's see, I'm just going to center some of these values. So here, I think distance as a variable name is fine here. I might clarify this a bit. Time left in minutes and constant. And then, let's see, I want to add some horizontal lines here. So I might add, let's say, a thick line on the top and a thin line on the bottom here. And then I'm going to add another thick line to separate my notes at the bottom of the table here. So I'm going to say format cells again. Oh, let's see, that should be on top. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now, you'll notice in this table we have coefficients here with some stars to denote significance, and then we also get standard errors below as well. So, we get t statistics below. So it's important to keep this note that the t statistics are in the parentheses. So I'm just gonna add a note here. Note t statistics in parentheses. And then I'm going to add a quick note about these significance values. Oops. And I'm going to delete these. And I think this actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these notes. And then I am now ready to just copy and paste my table into a new Word document. So I'm going to bring that over here and paste it. And I'm just going to center this. And then now I'm ready to write some comments about this result. So there are a few more things that you could do. So one thing, just by looking at this, you could reformat the number of significant digits that appear in your table. I should say as well that some of these features can be controlled from within Stata as well. But as kind of a first brush, this is a pretty good spot to be.